Hello, I'm Brian Hyland. I am the Associate Curator of Medieval Manuscripts here at Museum of the Bible. Now what that means is that I get to work with manuscripts that cover almost 700 years of history, from about the time of Charlemagne all the way up to the time of Charles V. And then I bring these stories to you on The Bible Is So. Hello. I'm standing here in Gallery 6 of the 4th floor of Museum of the Bible to talk to you today about how the Bible is so Gothic. Now, what do you think of when you hear the word Gothic? What comes to mind? I'm sure some of you are possibly thinking of Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley's Frankenstein.
Hey.
Or some of you may be thinking of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Some of you may be thinking about Gothic cathedrals like Notre Dame or Chartres, and the beautiful spires, the flying buttresses, the stained glass windows, and let's not forget the gargoyles.
Hello.
And of course, there's also Gothic Script. Who can forget that? I also think of the Goths. Now these are two tribes of Germanic peoples who migrated southwards from the Baltic Sea down towards the Black Sea. There were the Ostrogoths, or East Goths, who lived north of the Black Sea, and there were the Visigoths, or the West Goths, who lived to the west of the Black Sea. Now this is roughly in what is now modern Ukraine and Moldova. When the Romans first encountered them, they weren't much of a threat, but all that changed in the 4th century. In the year 378, a Gothic army defeated the Romans at the Battle of Adrianople and killed the emperor Valens. A generation or so later, in 410, the Visigothic general Alaric sacked the city of Rome. This sent such a shockwave through the Roman Empire that St. Augustine composed his City of God in response to this event. By the end of the 5th century, the Goths controlled large swaths of Europe. The Visigoths controlled Spain, and the Ostrogoths controlled Italy. Now, unlike most of the other Germanic invaders of Western Europe, the Goths were Christian. They were Arian Christians, which meant that they were a different sect of Christianity from those Christians in Italy or in Greece. How this came about is that in the 4th century, a bishop by the name of Wulfila, or Ulfilas in Latin, had been sent as a missionary to convert the Goths. He realized that it would be easier to convert them if they could actually read the texts of the Bible in their own language. But the problem was, there was no alphabet. So what Ulfilas did was to make an alphabet, which was the first Gothic script. And I have to say, I really think that this is an amazing achievement. Now here in Gallery 6, we have a picture of a page from an early 6th century gospel book, the Codex Argentius, meaning the Silver Codex. The manuscript is in the library of Uppsala University in Sweden. It is an amazing manuscript. Each vellum page has been dyed purple. The text is written with real silver, and where a Latin manuscript uses red ink or rubrics, this manuscript uses real gold. Half of the codex is missing, but it preserves parts of each of the 4 Gospels and Wulfila's Gothic translation. Scholars think that the manuscript was made for the Ostrogothic king of Italy, Theodoric the Great, to show off how civilized and powerful he was. Now imagine having a book like this on your coffee table at home. And so you see, that's why the Bible is so Gothic.
To learn more about the museum or plan your next visit, go to museumofthebible.org.